Bienvenue, ici Warsevailleur Chrységas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de K26 sur PS5. Alors, voyons voir la carrière. Il faut un triple double, ok. Il va falloir que tu me laisses jouer plus longtemps aussi. Le coach.
We've got a good one for you tonight. It's game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. As the season starts to take shape, there is no better time to check in and see how the rookie race is looking. Some first-year players making big impressions early on in the season, and we'll monitor them to see who will be in prime position to take home the Rookie of the Year award. Not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And it looks like we've got a really special rookie class this year. These are players who have already had a big impact.
Boy, at this point, it looks like it's going to be quite the race for Rookie of the Year. Still very early, but it looks like we've got several worthy candidates.
So the Nets starting 5. Cam Thomas is out there with MP. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in a power forward. And Greg, in this game 3 of group play, 2 undefeated teams in this NBA Cup tournament. You know, something's got to give, right?
And this is where that competitive instinct of the players starts to kick in. And Kevin, the cup may not be the Larry O'Brien trophy, but neither one of these teams wants to take that first L in the tournament.
2 points, that one goes. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
A nice shot by Simons.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Mann finds Young. Shoots over Simon. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
To the paint, here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Here's Brown, following the basket by MP, and White kicks to Brown. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anthony Simon.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
There's Brown with the three, sinks the three-pointer.
Brown's
got 8 points.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Young. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Outside, White. And Tatum out top the key. Offline from the top of the key.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your team.
Now here's White. 8 points his last outing. Brown kicks to White. Pass to Pritchard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
It's Thomas on the wing. White covering. Here's MP. And the shot falls short this time.
Oh my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look and you can't complete it.
Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Fades. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton is always around the bucket. No surprise he gets to the offensive window and makes good use of it.
Here's White. The shot will not fall. Good defense by Claxton. Back to Young. And the basket is good. Young's got 14 points for the game. Here's Brown. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn.
Help me out.
We're going to switch here. Evans is checked in. Then for the Nets. Omni's checked in. And Thomas subbed in for Johnson. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Sam Hauser is out there with White. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Garza in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. And it's Simon's missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie before
bien. Parfait.
Well, Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys, back to you.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here is Thomas, following the bucket by the Celtics. Williams for three. Garza pulls it in. Celtics trail by 6. White down low. Thomas covering. Here's Hauser. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now. Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for White. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Williams. His first shot coming late, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Pritchard. Boston again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Pass to Mann. The Nets working the ball around now. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Claxton against Tatum. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Mann in the corner. Pass to Claxton. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Mann. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Chris Boucher's checked in for Sam Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Young finds Claxton. Back to Young. Here's Mann. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there.
C'est la chance de ta vie
So it's the
et tu
Brooklyn
l'as
Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing.
Okay, guys, now let's see what... And that about wraps it up.
Faudra un peu plus de temps pour faire tous les objectifs.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's foul. We've got Nicholas
C'est
Claxton.
la chose de ta vie de tirer,
out
et
there
tu
with
l'as pas fait.
Thomas. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Clowney in a power forward position. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Shoot,
Thanks.
et
With
t'as
players
loupé.
signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Simon. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. MP passes to Mann, back to Young. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Young outside. On the wing, Mann. 5 to shoot. The three from Thomas. Good. Goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Outside, White. Pass to Boucher. Simon from outside. Clowney pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Thomas kicks to MP. To the wing on the left. Now Claxton from downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Celtics trail by 16. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you guys.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the
Shoot,
report.
et t'as marqué, bravo.
2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Brown.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek Whitehurst converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anthony Simon. And then for Brooklyn, Wilson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Cameron Thomas.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pritchard with a wide open look. Busted. No good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kicks it out to MP. Back to Wilson. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Clowney. 7 points in the game. Johnson from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Brown outside to end the run. Rebound, Brooklyn. Clowney's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
On the wing, Mann. Back to MP. Johnson right side.
Shoot.
The basket
Et t'as
good
marqué,
off the
bravo.
assist from Young. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game. We got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And Brooklyn making a change here. Man's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Clowney. To the middle. Goes up. And Thomas with a nice bucket inside.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. It's Boucher out there with Tatum. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
On the wing, Brown. Outside Tatum. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 22. Young pass to Man. Back to Young. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Man. Clock at 6. Young finds Claxton. Over Boucher. Claxton no good.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. There's Brown with the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Pass to Claxton. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Pass to Man. MP outside. Over in the corner, Claxton. Now, MP. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a new group in for the Nets. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pritchard against Young. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
C'est bien.
It would be a hostile environment, and they
Au moins un double
to the
double.
challenge.
Et pas
And
triple
sometimes
triple,
when
ça va être un peu
everyone's rooting
compliqué.
against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
To the inside, Shireman, the rebound by the Nets. Young pass to Wolf. Johnson dishes to MP. Puts up a deep 3. Misses there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the
On peut mettre 12 minutes. On verra si ça sera mieux pour faire tous les objectifs. Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.